Smile evening, friends. Now we are here to listen from Bhupinder Kaur ma'am about all the digestive related diseases from the mouth to the anus. We know that she is a very busy person with all the authorized ISS Sujok classes. For this week, she is only free today and she agreed to give a wonderful session for us. We all are very much grateful to you, ma'am, for giving this service to our participants. Thank you and welcome, ma'am. Smile, welcome.
Good evening to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity to speak on this subject. Okay. So today we are here to discuss digestive system issues, and I hope that after this discussion you will be able to treat at least your common digestive issues. So I will share my presentation, just a moment. So first of all, we should know that what all organs are functioning in our digestive system, because then only we can, locate all these points on our hand. And I want to say that if you listen this lecture carefully and you apply all rules and regulation, definitely you will see the results. Because I have experienced in my clinic all Sujok related systems we are working. We are using Sujok systems in healing digestive systems, and it is giving miraculous results. So in this group, we have beginners, also we have senior participants, expert in Sujok. So I will be giving formulas based on seniors' understandings and also our participants who are listening this lecture for the first time. So let us understand, though you all know this, but it is very important to have a revision to know that how these organs are located in our body and how these organs are working, because then only we can use in our treatment. Because when we are using 6-key or Triurgen, we should know exactly how these organs are working. It is not just a point. It is not just a point that you find point and you put a seed. You should have complete awareness. So this GIT tract is a series of hollow organs, and it is joined in a long twisting tube from the mouth to anus. And the organs that make up your GI tract include mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. And also the liver, pancreas, and gallbladders are solid organs, also working in our digestive system. And digestive system is uniquely constructed to do its job. It is doing wonderful, miraculous job. So gastrointestinal system is composed from, as you know, mouth to anus. And what is the mission of this system? The mission of this system is very important works this system is doing. One is receiving food material, digestion of food, absorption of nutrients and water, excretion of waste product in the form of stool. Also, it participates in our immune system. So digestive system story starts from a cell. There are so many cells working in our body. Trillions of cells are working in our body. And it is really wonder to understand how this God's mechanism is working in our body. Can you imagine how these tiny cells are doing wondrous works in your body? Do you admire your body? And various systems, are working day and night for you. So this is really wonder. Once we understand that how these delicate organs, these cells are working, and what kind of environment we are giving to these cells, once we understand, then we will always take care of our these tiny, small, delicate cells. When a mother becomes pregnant, she's all the time aware that baby is in my womb, so I should eat properly, I should think properly, yes, I should take full care. Same way, when you become aware of all these beautiful, delicate organs are working for you day and night and really working very hard, so we will become aware, and also we will give beautiful environment, and we will take care, and this kind of awareness is like falling in love with your organs. We know that this organ is there, that organ is there. We know how it is working these days. Full awareness is there, and what is the role of particular organ. And we are aware of diseases, but we know, but that awareness is not there, where we can feel how these organs are dedicating themselves to help us to for our survival. And once we become fully aware, and that is the time we fall in love with our systems, with our organs, with our cells. So you know that your body is made up of approximately 100 trillion cells. This is really a wonder. Yes. So uh, this, because if today our mission is healing, we are not just eating medicine or just putting point. Today we have to push ourselves, we have to push our awareness, we have to, like, if we could love our digestive system, if we could fall in love with our digestive system, healing will begin. So we should understand that this body is actually a universe. We are this marvelous world is you are carrying a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous world, and this marvelous world is your body, and the workers which have been working for you are your body cells. Every point of your body consists, if I say, not small part, even a point in your body. You pinch here, so every point of your body consists of cells. At this moment, there are trillions of cells in your body that are at your service. They are working even while you are listening my lecture now. You're doing many works, but these cells never stop working for you. All of these happen without your, this working happens without your even being aware of them. How is that trillion of cells come together and working in harmony? There is no traffic inside. No cell attempts to do another task or refuses to perform its task. So very beautifully, very harmoniously, all these cells are working. Whether it is digestion, respiration, seeing and hearing, all are working amazingly. Our cells sometimes act like a chemist to produce chemical substances, sometimes act like an engineer to make calculation, and sometimes work to meet the needs of some other cell. And it is really very astonishing that all these are achieved by cells that are too small to be seen with the naked eye. They can neither see each other nor hear. They have not studied chemistry, but they know chemical formulas and can produce substances according to these formulas. Then how is it that they can do all these works? Can you imagine? It means there is a superior wisdom lying within these cells. Our cells do not perform all these tasks by their own wisdom. We owe our life to the higher consciousness operating these tiny beings, which we cannot even see with the naked eye. So it means there is a superior wisdom who makes our cells perform, and all these tasks are teachers. All these tasks are happening very harmoniously. There is eternal wisdom. There is supreme consciousness. There is God flowing in these tiny cells. The same God is operating these tiny cells who created this big universe. So that is why it is very, very important to understand how these delicate cells are inside our body working for us. And we should become aware of them. We should fall in love with them because of his consciousness flowing in each one of the trillions of cells in our body, fulfill its task perfectly as a result of the Creator's perfect plan, so that we may lead our lives without any difficulty. Waking up every morning, going to school, office works, tasting the sweet flavor of honey and all kinds of food, breathing without any difficulty, running, walking, playing, writing, reading, and lots of other things are possible because of these tiny cells working for us from day to night and from night to day. You know, when we talk about meditation, this itself becomes meditation. When we start respecting our system working inside us, when we start taking care of them, when we respect, when we honor, this is also a kind of meditation. Healing begins when we fall in love with ourselves. We are very thankful to God, compassion and mercy on us, that our body is very well organized and a very beautiful power and delicate machine is there. At the same time, it is very, very powerful factory that is not seen. This huge giant factory is not seen with the naked eye. This is the small tiny cell. Despite its smallness, its works are super advanced. In fact, our cells have much more advanced plans and functions than a computer or any other technology, any other technical or scientific device. This is the beauty of cells. And then what we are doing for these cells, what contribution we are giving, adding to these cells. When we talk about digestive system, this digestive system is a wonderful system. Actually, each system in our body is miraculous, is wonderful. So if we observe how our digestive system is working, you know, we do many activities in our routine life. Breathing, swimming, riding a bicycle, eating, so many works. Yes, morning to night, we are working. And These are parts of our everyday life. Yet, most of the time, we do not even think how this system is working. Our body needs energy for all these activities. You are working, even you are sitting and listening my lecture. You go to kitchen and you cook food. Sometimes you write, sometimes you speak, sometimes you say mobile, WhatsApp, you see the TV. You cannot do if there is no energy system behind. So it means to do all these works, our body needs energy, and we obtain this energy from the food we eat. But the nutrients required by the body should be very simple. As you know that these cells inside us are very delicate. All these organs are very delicate. And we need a very fine, super fine food. And in particles, small enough, in a particle way, small enough to pass through the blood vessels. Otherwise, they cannot penetrate the cells. However, the food we consume are in larger pieces. You see, we don't even chew properly. We just gulp it because we are very busy with our technologies and our daily routine. We don't even bother to chew properly. Therefore, we need a fantastic machine to enable the body to use the food. In fact, if I briefly call that this digestive system, this is a grinder, wonderful grinder mixer, which basically reduces the food we eat to very small particles. And this grinder machine in your body is called the digestive system. You know this is nothing new. But then we should, as I said, that now we have to go deep inside and we have to see now that how this system is working. And then, if someone is working today, these days, even our children, if you ask, do this work, do that work, even they are sometimes listening, sometimes not listening. But these beautiful organs all the time working for you. So if we take our awareness and we see all these organs, how these are working, then, as I said, our mission is first to fall in love with our system, to fall in love with our beautiful tiny cells. And when we don't pay attention, especially with our unhealthy lifestyles, we interrupt the works of this delicate digestive machine. As a result, we suffer from many types of digestive disorders. And what are these digestive disorders? There are so many, yes, and common disorders are, for example, mouth esophagus diseases, bloating, heartburns, gastritis, acidity, gas, flatulence, ulcers, weak digestion, diabetes, duodenum ulcers, yes, malabsorption, irritable bowel syndrome, nausea, vomiting, pain in the belly, swallowing problem, weight gain or loss, colitis, gallstones, and acute or chronic pancreatitis, constipation, diarrhea, piles, fissures. So you see, these kinds of diseases can appear if we don't take care of our systems. So that is why first we have to understand that God has not created disease for us at all. His mission is not His mission is not to give us suffering. So what is the fault? Where is the fault? Why we became sick and why we are suffering from all these diseases? It is not just taking medicine. Oh, I have acidity, or I have ulcer, or I have IBS. Let's take medicine, or just put one point and finish. No, I agree that all beautiful treatment in the alternative medicine field working miraculously. But again, it can give you relief, but it comes back again because we are not working on the roots. First is we don't respect our system. We are not in love with our system. So that is why we should know that perfect functioning of GIT system in the body is related to two factors. Proper function of classic GI organs like stomach and intestine, then proper function of extra GI supporting organs like liver, spleen. Because you see, body is full package system, and for proper functioning of entire body, it is very, very important that all other organs should work perfectly. And in this modern era, especially, these GIT diseases are very common. Gas, acidity, indigestion, these are very common. And you will see most of the people have this kind of situation. So medicine is not the solution. We have to really work on the roots. Then why? In which situation? What are the reasons why our digestive system suffers? Very simple points I will give you. There are many reasons, but the bold points: wrong lifestyle habit, improper food or wrong eating habits, not chewing of food properly, drinking ice cold water, drinking water with the meal, eating excess of fried and greasy food, lack of fiber food in daily routine, excess of dairy and non-veg food, lack of exercises, mental stress, lack of oxygen, less oxygen, lack of sleep, negative emotions. Also, many of GI disorders happen because of malfunctioning of solar plexus. A number of different conditions can lead to solar plexus pain and digestive disorders. Solar plexus is disturbed mostly in the age because of in this present age because of busy mind and unhealthy emotions, like unhealthy competition with others, greed, jealousy, anxiety, agony, worry. So anxiety is a common cause of this solar plexus pain. So we should work on this also. And imbalances of the solar plexus can also cause fatigue, overeating, excessive weight gain, especially around the stomach, digestive system disorders, hyperglycemia, and diabetes. Now, how we can understand that our Manipura chakra is blocked? When the Manipur chakra is out of alignment, digestive issues arise. This can show us improper processing of nutrients, constipation, or IBS. So eating disorders, ulcers, diabetes, issues with the pancreas, liver, and colon are some of the symptoms of imbalance in this energy center of the Manipura chakra. And imbalance can also cause severe emotional problems, starting with doubt and mistrust towards the people in your life, continuing with a lot of worries about what others may think about you. This can disturb your chakra, Manipura chakra. And some people may experience low level of self-esteem, searching for continuous confirmation and approval from others. So this imbalance may lead to unhealthy attachment to people in your life, which can disturb your this Manipura chakra. Now, very simple techniques. Of course, we have to work on treatment, but at the same time, very simple way to balance your solar plexus is yoga. And some healing practices for this chakra involves physical activities like, as I said, yoga practice or any other exercise that involves body movement. As the element of the solar plexus chakra is fire, the sun provides healing energy. So exercising or walking outside for at least 20-30 minutes in sun every day, morning time is very good. Smile meditation, visualizing the sun, feeling its warmth, light, power can light you up inside, and watch it fill every cell and every space of body. Now, alternative methods of treatment and lifestyle changes can greatly help to cure and strengthen your digestive system. This is very, very important. Changes in lifestyle. First of all, as I told you, that, you know, this problem should not happen again. You will do treatment, but then this problem should not come again. Then we have to change completely. Yes, if you really want to return back to your original digestive system, how God gave you, if you want to return back to that originality, then you have to seriously work from the very beginning. God has given us teeth. It means anything He has given us, it means it is for a purpose. So chewing your food properly. The simple act of chewing food in your mouth helps to break down larger particles of food into smaller particles. And this helps to reduce stress on the esophagus and thereby helps the stomach metabolize your food. So chewing your food properly can help in the smooth digestion and nutrient absorption. So this is small steps, see, but then this can bring great change in your digestive system, new journey, new life to your digestive system, how we are eating food these days quickly and how our children are eating this food. Yes, they're all the time in a hurry and quickly they want to just gulp and they just want to dump it in their stomach. Yes, but this is our first step. Then, are you eating your food at the right time? Yes, or in correct quantity also? Generally, morning time is when we, morning time, generally we say that 7 to 9 is very good time for stomach. This is in this time, the bioenergy of stomach is very good. So morning time, it is very good if we eat a good breakfast, nice, nutritious, and you can also have a little, good, you can have quantity also, because in this time, your digestive system is so good. Jatar Agni, this fire is very good in the stomach. It can melt, it can digest, it can process your food very nicely. But generally what we are doing, we are eating food in heavy food in during dinner time. Yes, most of the time parties and heavy foods like this, and we are going to restaurants, we are celebrating our some birthday parties, some marriages. So morning time, generally we skip, either we are in a hurry. Yes, we just want to run to the school, we just want to go to the office, and ladies, housewives, they're all the time thinking, let me finish my work, housework first, and then I will eat food. No, this is very, very wrong habit. Yes, first is that you should eat your breakfast in correct time, and your system will fall, in a correct pattern. As I told you, like chewing, eating food in correct time, this is the foundation of our digestive system. Yes. So in Hindi, we say that सुबह का खाना राजा की तरह खाओ, दोपहर का खाना गरीब की तरह, और रात का खाना फकीर की तरह. Yes. So this is true actually. Morning you can eat food like a king, and lunchtime like a poor. Poor person means good food, but not very heavy like morning. And then evening, night time, light soup or some khichdi like this. And you can, we are eating food for survival, but not just we are living our life just to eat food. If we want to recover our digestive system, we should pay attention to all these things. So now we need to add fiber diet also in our food. Yes, eating just dal chawal and just eating dal sabji simple. No, we have to organize. If God has given you all these varieties, it has a purpose. So when we are eating food, we have to know that are we choosing correct food or not. Generally, we see that we many people, especially these days when we talk about young generation, they are not including fiber in their diet. So including fiber is very, very good, because it is a great way to help reduce bloating and ease digestive problem. And also it can help in constipation. If we are taking good fiber food, it can solve the abdominal pain like this. So many benefits are there. So I'm not because our main purpose is to coming to our final treatment, but then this is good awareness that if you really plan your diet properly and you add fiber food, yes, and also small thing small thing sometimes water, this water how you are drinking, when you are drinking, again this has great impact on the digestive system. Generally these days, what children are doing, I'm especially talking about young generation, when they are eating food, they want Coca-Cola, they want something cold drink, ice drink they want, and they are, suppressing the jathar agni, they are suppressing the fire in the stomach. There is very good, wonderful fire energy that can melt our food and can digest. But if we drink very cold ice water, this is not good. Yes, and also we should not drink water with the food. All these rules, we know this, but then again we have to remind each other again and again. So water also is very important. Yes, when to take, how to take. So it is very important to your digestive health, because it helps cleanse the whole gastrointestinal tract. In particular, water softens the stool, helping prevent constipation. And then water is also known to aid your digestive system by helping break down food, assisting the GI tract to absorb nutrients faster and more effectively. But we should know what is the right time and when to drink, and you are aware of this. And then also we should avoid eating a lot of dairy foods, milk, cheese. So, and all these, if we add lot of dairy food and lot of large amount of non-veg and dairy products in our diet, it can cause bloating, gas, constipation, and abdominal cramps. So all these dairy foods are usually, all these dairy food, cheeses are usually loaded with fats and proteins that are very difficult to digest. And according to medical science, it can also create inflammation in our body. So this is very important. You see, all these foods, heavy foods, if you are working very hard, if your physical activity, you have to see how much you are burning. Yes, eating is not the problem. If you're really burning, if you're eating so heavy food, are you sitting whole day in your home or doing very less activity? Then this is not recommended. people, those who are working very hard, like labor, even they are not eating. Only we are sometimes in as a luxury, we eat, and you will see that all these labor class, because working very hard, they never have high status diseases, they never have diabetes, they never have all those, ulcers and colitis and acid reflux, they never have, because they are working very hard and their physical activities is very good. Yes, so that is why we have to take. Then inactive lifestyle, this is also very important. Not getting enough physical exercises, not good for your overall health and digestive health. That is why even these days, doctors also recommend a combination of exercise and diet changes, avoiding food that cause inflammation and increasing intake of food that actually fight inflammation. So you can add yogas, exercises, smile tai chi, like this, twist gymnastics and aerobics, whatever you like. You can add some morning walks. If you are not doing any kind of tai chi, then at least do vigorous walk, nice walk as per your capacity. This is very, very important. You see, this is all. You will see, you will renew your digestive system along with your, because if person has present problem, then in that time immediately you need support of alternative medicine, because this is little a long process when you try to change your lifestyle. So when you start your treatment, and when you do your treatment, you will immediately get relief. But then when you get relief, then you have to decide that this disease should not come back again. And then you will become very responsible, and you will take all steps, because you are determined mind that I want to have very healthy digestive system. Also, don't underestimate power of good sleep. Sleep is very good for vital for health. So it is when you're sleeping, your body repairs itself. When you don't get enough rest, you are more likely to suffer from a variety of health challenges, including heart disease, diabetes, and obesity, and many other things. So even when you're asleep, your digestive system is continuously working. So good sleep creates very calm environment in your body, and then digestive system also works very harmoniously. And during this time, the tissues in this area also grow, repair, and rebuild themselves. So the digestive system uses the glucose consumed during the day to fuel these processes. But these days they sleep again. We see that our generation, we see that most of the time they are studying during night. They are playing with the computers, they are watching TV, even elder people, some people, or and they are watching movies, and they want to sleep late, and then they will get up late in the morning. If they have office, this is a big burden for them, because they have to push, they are not fresh, they have to push themselves. But if there is Sunday, then they will get up at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and they will miss that golden time of stomach, Chaturagni time, that is 7 to 9. They will skip the breakfast, and they will eat lunch, and then they will eat heavy dinner like this. So this is how we are disturbing. That is why you see in this generation, digestive issues are more. And in coming, if we don't bring change in our lifestyle, you will see that this digestive issues will grow more and more, because when we don't follow and the rhythm of the creator, we will suffer. So avoiding stress is very, very important. But then it is not just avoiding. We have to take care, and we have to be responsible. We should know that why the stress is coming, and then how to cope up with the stress. So this stress, if we continue, and if our anxiety or stress continues, then our digestive system will suffer. Have you ever felt nervous? And have you ever experienced butterflies in your stomach when you are in a stress? Yes, when you are in a stress, sometimes your appetite is decreased, sometimes appetite is increased, decreased or increased. Yes, so you just from next time when you have stress, just see how it is having impact on your eating habits. The gut is the highest area of nerves outside of the brain and is sometimes called the second brain. So we have to be, if we understand, then we will definitely take care of ourselves, and we will definitely take all those tips we will follow to relieve the stress, and stress should not come back. That is why exercises, good sleep, listening to good music, spending time in nature, and if you have a pet, that is also very good. And then smile meditation. Yes, smile meditation. Because you see, when we talk about why these days meditation is very important, because as you have understood that these organs are very, very delicate and very softly working inside you, with our anger and anxiety, with our stress, with our, all those aggressive emotions, we disturb the calmness inside. Our organs are working in calmness. God created beautiful environment inside us, but because of our free will, we use our mind sometimes in negative direction, and we disturb, yes, we disturb the internal environment of God. That is why our all organs, they are out of alignment, because we create traffic for them. In spite of trillions of cells inside our body, there is no traffic. But then who creates traffic? We create traffic. That is why when we do smile meditation, what happens? What happens? When we do smile, simple. If you start doing smile meditation, also you will see you don't need maybe medicine also. So when we do smile meditation, what we are doing? First, we are looking our organ. From inner eyes, we are looking our organs with love, and then we allow them to work very smoothly and softly and relax. Meditation with smile means adding calmness, relaxing, and we are not adding calmness. Actually, calmness is already there inside us. We are removing the clouds, we are removing all the traffic which we have created with our mind. And once we give perfect environment to our organs, these organs will recover very fast, very fast. Yes, so then we have to be very responsible. You see, people say that we don't have time to do this, that. But if you become aware, if you become responsible, and if you really want to bring change in your life, if you really want to see your wondrous, beautiful, good health, if you are very healthy, you can do so many things. So many things. Your capacity will increase, your mind capacity will increase, your body capacity will increase. So that is why we should take out time for all these things, exercises, going in nature, meditation. Yes, because life is not just working, WhatsApp, TV, and just talking, wasting time sometimes, unnecessary talks. No, you will definitely squeeze out, you can squeeze out time for yourself if you are ready. So this is very important. So now, digestive system is a team work. And what happens when you put food inside your mouth? Journey of food begins. So each part of digestive system is so beautiful. You sometimes We don't say this word beautiful. Stomach is beautiful. No, we don't say. We can say rose is beautiful, sun is beautiful, but we never say, oh, liver is beautiful. Yes, tongue is beautiful. Small intestine is beautiful. Rectum is beautiful. Wow. If you understand that how these organs are working, yes, you will you will understand and you will see the wonder. It is a miracle and you will see the beauty. That is why each organ, studying self, that is when I say fall in love with yourself, it means you understand yourself properly. When I say, who am I? And then we start thinking about higher consciousness, and then we start thinking of soul and super consciousness. Okay, but first we should understand our body perfectly. Understanding body perfectly automatically will open gates towards higher consciousness. So each part of our system is wonder and beautiful. The digestive system, the digestive machine starts working when you put food in your mouth. So when you put food in your mouth, the machine is activated. Now I say machine, yes, this machine is so delicate, but it is working continuously since your childhood, since your birth until now. Even your mechanical machine, yes, after sometimes 4 months or in a 1 year, you need repairing and you need to change. You're changing your mobiles, you're changing your TVs, you're changing your devices, your laptops, but now it is time to change your digestive system. How you can change your digestive system? Yes, so many cells, old cells die, new cells take birth. So when new cells are taking birth and we give perfect environment to our new cells, you can renew our digestive system, because new cells when come from the zero world, they're very happy, healthy, joyful, smiling. But then same old lifestyle, the same environment in our body, they also become sick. As a result, until the end of our life, we are sick. So the digestive process starts in your mouth when you chew food. Your salivary gland makes saliva, a digestive juice which moistens food so it moves more easily through your esophagus into your stomach. Saliva also has an enzyme that begins to break down starches in your food. Yes. So then mouth, when we talk about mouth, teeth, we just know that we are smiling. Of course, this mouth is doing many works. This mouth is eating, this mouth is tasting, and this mouth is chewing food. Multiple works are there. Yes. So God, when you see the shape of teeth, the shape, each shape is very well designed with a great purpose. For example, your front teeth are sharp, so you can bite an apple easily. And what if the molar teeth were in the front and you would not be able to bite a piece of apple with your molars? So likewise, if your front incisor were at the back, you would not be able to grind the food you eat. So you see this place, perfect arrangement. This is why this was done. Now you understand from God's view, the creator's view, when he was creating this beautiful digestive system, he organized each and everything in a very systematic way, as in every single part of your body. The teeth in your mouth are also arranged by God in the most convenient and beautiful order for you. So we cannot ignore this. We just take it for granted. Each thing he has done so beautiful arrangement, but still we don't consider and we break all rules and we don't follow. Creator will not come down and tell you, please don't do this. Don't do that. Why you're eating this food? Why you're not eating in correct time? But he has given us, human being has the highest level of wisdom. He can understand that each part created by him has a great purpose. So then when we see mouth, this tongue, now scientists discovered the presence of some beneficial bacteria in the human body, particularly at the back of the tongue. So there are beneficial bacteria in your body. The duty of the bacteria behind your tongue is to kill the harmful microbes in your stomach. So though it demands a series of actions, so the bacteria behind your tongue helps in the production of a microbe killing substance. Thanks to the beneficial bacteria that produces a microbe killing substance, and that is why you're protected against many diseases. So God's gifts are uncountable. We consider, we focus big things, big, just focus small. Even a nail, if you focus, that has a purpose. You focus your tongue, wow, this is God's gift. And each moment when our awareness expands, gratitude and love is increasing. So now, mouth, this mouth can have, if we don't take care, then common diseases, cold sores, blisters, toothache, dry mouth, ulcers, mouth ulcers, sensitive or loose teeth, swollen and inflamed gums, oral cancer, and then salivary gland disorders, loss of taste. Yes, so all these diseases can come. Now, when we see from Sujok point of view, I will go step by step. Now we will focus mouth, because now you understand this digestive system is a big, beautiful subject, and I want to focus each and every aspect of digestive system. So we will have a series. Yes, in first session, maybe I will touch, maybe 2, 3, 4, and then in next session. So I will continue till the time our this digestive system finishes completely. So now mouth. Yes, we discussed mouth. So from Sujok point of view, as you know, because I have introduced last time also that hand is similar to human body. You don't need detailed description, only just simple understanding, because you all know. And also many more sessions I had in this group where I gave introduction of Sujok. So hand is similar to human body. You can see middle two fingers are legs, side two fingers are arms, and thumb is the head. Again, this is the beauty of God. He has given, because he know that this child will not take care, and one day he needs repair system. One day he needs help. That is why he gave this also. Okay, if you fail taking care of yourself, then please use this repair system, recover yourself, treat yourself, and then quickly you bring change in your lifestyle. So if I ask you, where is the mouth? When we are talking about mouth diseases, then in main system, this is basic system. So where is mouth? Of course, I will give ideas because Sujok is a vast science. So correspondence systems are there, 6 energies based treatment are there, triogen treatment are there. So I will give tips from all territories. So participants, according to their conscious level, they can use these tips. So for beginner, from beginner point of view, where is the mouth? Head. See, head, this is head, neck, chest, abdomen. So thumb is the head. Yes, 2 legs, side 2 fingers, and this is the thumb. So this hand is similar to human body. Central part is squarish. In hand, central part, this is squarish. from this square part, 5 projections are coming. 5 projection to arms, legs, and the head. So in your hand also, square, and from square 5 projections are coming to legs, to arms, and the thumb. So thumb is representing your head. You can see, so beautiful similarity is there. Yes, and also each finger is the tip, top phalange of each finger is representing the head. Yes, so it means we have many places to treat mouth, but it is very good. You can start with the thumb and you can focus the index finger. After some explanation, I will show on my hand also. So now you know that thumb in this area, this is mouth point, and then fingertip, face, and here is your mouth point. So now you remember, all beginners especially who are hearing for the first time, that this thumb top is your face and mouth is part of face. Finger top part is also representing your face and mouth is part of your face. So also, because treatment part I will show with my change of camera. So first I want to explain theory and then I will show on my hand. Now from tri-origin point of view. Now mouth, as I told you, that mouth can have many diseases. Mouth has tongue, gums, teeth, lips. So this is very, very powerful treatment. Of course, this basic system, as I told you, this is very powerful, but each system has its own beauty. I will show you many techniques, but what you understand perfectly, according to your understanding level, you will use. From tri-origin point of view, yes, so there is a technique. So I cannot explain big theory, but from beginner's point of view, of course, some participants can understand. Here they have this knowledge, but some of you listening for the first time, even if they just follow the slide, what I'm telling, if they just follow, they will see the result. Yes. So if you want to treat mouth, then in right hand, this is for right hand only. For in right hand, this joint just below the nail, here in the corner, with probe, you will massage. Yes, there is a very good tri-origin calculation behind this point. This point is not simple point. Yes, but then if you just, even if you don't know that big story, you just do this and you will see the result. So here in this point, according to our science, we say this is hetero point. So you massage this point, put 1 methica seed, fenugreek seed, massage and put methica seed. This is your first step to open your mouth world. Middle finger then will represent your mouth. Top joint, this is hetero joint, will represent lips. Middle joint, neutral joint will represent your tongue, and homo joint, this joint will represent your gums and teeth. And the nail of this finger will represent your other parts of mouth. For example, if a person has tongue blisters, very simple way to understand, because in this tri-origin treatment, the beauty is we are just using 4 colors: black, red, blue, and green. Very simple. Actually, you see, this color therapy is very, very powerful. Just for we have to understand that which kind of energy and which color. Now, very simple way I will tell you to understand these colors, because it has these 4 colors have a great science behind this. When I say 4, means Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and also the origin, the source of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. 4, that is why 4 appears, and then all other colors are the branches of this. Yes, so black represents regenerator Shiva. Red, in our Triogen science, we say Newton. Red color represents Brahma force, and in our science, we say hetero force, or we say expansion. Here, red, you can imagine sun, you can imagine warmness, you can imagine multiplication, expansion, like this. Yes. So fire, you can imagine. It is a very big story, as I told you. I'm just giving in just 2 minutes. And then blue color represents Shiva force. Yes, contraction, because we need all forces, contractions. And then green color represents Vishnu force, neutral force. And then all other colors are branches of all of these 4 fundamental colors. Yes. So now lips. When we say that in our body, lips, mouth, especially in mouth, lips are outside the mouth, expanded area. So lips is in this joint. This joint is very, very effective, very, very good to treat all lips diseases. You can just experiment. So if person has cracked lip, then only thing is now we have to understand that which color we should put. So we have to play with these 4 colors. Though there is a technique, we put dots on the joint, but from beginner point of view, you can just make a ring on that joint. So cracked lips, this is like separation, expansion. So you can put blue color to solve this problem, because this is excessive of heterophores, expansion. Cracked lips, you can just put blue color on this joint, just blue color. If you see, very simple, if you see very aggressive symptoms, yes, or if you see some inflammation, some crack, some cut, this is hetero disease. So you can put blue color. So if person has teeth, loose teeth, yes, if person has some weak gums, then what you will do, you can put, because we need fire, we need good circulation, we need good energy, then we can put red color here. So with 4 colors, we have to play. So idea is that you have to apply colors, or you can apply seeds. You can find painful point on these joints, or you can, if you don't have color consciousness, because this is very big subject, sometimes in detail I can introduce Triogen colors, so that you can, maybe in coming sessions I will give all details, so that you can use very nicely and with very confidence. Okay. And now if your color consciousness is not very bold, then you can also put 4 seeds, yes, in 4 direction of that joint. Okay. And if you have colors, for example, tongue blisters, some redness in the tongue, then in this joint is tongue. So you have to think, I should invite red color, or I should invite blue color. So if you see some acute disease, also you can understand this way. If you see acute disease, then you can apply this blue color here. If you see some chronic, very, very old disease, then we invite red color. In chronic cases, we invite red color. In very acute cases, we invite blue color. Or you put 4 seeds in 4 direction. Like this, you can put. Okay. Now, like especially when we see that gums lose, teeth lose, we can also do, if you see some destruction, this is homo, You can do moksha also, and then after doing moksha, you can do seed. Now, if person if there is loss of taste, if there is loss of taste, then you can apply here. Yes, because this is all mouth. Actually, this finger is mouth finger. So middle joint and nail can help. What you can do, loss of taste, you can put green color on the middle joint, and also you can put green color on the nail. This is like we say loss is neuter disease. Any loss, we say neuter sedation and neuter tonification, like this. So you can apply green color on the middle joint and green color also on the nail, and you can do correspondent treatment also. Then also, sometimes simple touching can bring your taste. Many people try during COVID time. If person has lost taste, because this is right hand middle finger is representing your mouth. So thumb tip touching the middle joint of mouth finger, this mudra. And then as we know that in our triorgan, this neuter finger is related to microorganism, all virus, bacteria, fungus. So in this hand, left hand, you can do this little finger tip touch mudra, and in right hand, middle finger, middle joint mudra. And just do little meditation in calmness, invite calmness in your body, and you will see immediately that taste is coming. So many people have experienced this. Okay, so this is how in triorigin. And then, as I told you that I will introduce all protocols, easy and also high level. Now, in 6 key, also we should know mouth, how we can reach the mouth. Now, this stomach from mouth until here, this is represented by, okay, you asked mudra. Okay, once more, I saw in the chat box. This mudra for taste in right hand, and this is, you can put fingertip touch, or you can touch the virus, this joint, hetero joint here, like this, and you can do little meditation. Only your aim should be, when you're doing meditation, only you have to awaken your calmness. Awaken your calmness with smile, love, peace. You can hear some music. Yes, you can go to nature. Yes, sometimes you need guided meditations, and when you are awakened, then you don't need any guided meditation when you are aware, because calmness is already inside. We are not inviting, it is already inside. When you focus, when you become aware, immediately calmness opens. So this mudra, you can experience, immediately taste comes back. So in 6 key, now I'm telling 6 key. Now this is your left hand, and this is the male side area, yang side area. And on the yang side, each finger will have 3 meridians, 3 lines. And you know the principle that each finger, front side 3, back side 3, and we have total 6 meridians on each finger, and equal distance between 2 meridians is the rule, whether you see from side, front, back. So when beginners draw these lines, you have to be aware that front you draw 3 lines, back you draw 3 lines, and then you see your finger from all direction. There should be equal distance between 2 meridians. Okay, now after this, after drawing line, you have to choose this line. Yes, near the index finger, near the index finger, and this line will have 6 key points, 6 energies related point: wind point, heat point, hotness point, humidity point, dryness point, and coldness point. So all these points of stomach meridians are related to some parts of stomach. For example, this wind point, as you see in the picture, this wind point is related with your oral cavity, this mouth area. Then heat point is related to esophagus, yes, and hotness point, orange color. Heat is red, orange is hotness, is related to this part, yes, upper part of stomach, yes, and then humidity. This humidity is the middle part of stomach, and then this lower part, yes, antral part. This is connected with this point because you know that we discussed our story with, we started our story with the cells, small cells, tiny cells, very, that is why this small point we should not underestimate. If we become, because each point you touch, there is a cell. So there is a big research done by Professor Park Jae-woo when he understood that the points here are very, very powerful if we use correctly with our good awareness and consciousness. When I say good awareness and if I say consciousness, consciousness is not that you are with the some religious kind of consciousness, means fresh, peaceful, calm state with complete awareness. When you do this treatment with good concentration, you will see instant result. This is very, very powerful treatment. At the same time, this can heal the roots. So this is finally, this is stomach meridian. And as per 6 key, in this meridian, we see all these parts of stomach. Now, what we will do, we will first, because in this stomach meridian, we don't need to treat all parts, we just need mouth. So you see mouth is controlled by wind, this is green color. So here we will put first step, first methika seed, fenugreek seed on this point. Yes, so with the probe, you will massage this point. You know that this is immediately near below the joint. Yes, you have to practice. First, you practice all these points so that your location of points, this is correct. And then you massage and put first step, 1 methika seed. When you put 1 methika seed, because now we are not doing acupuncture, participants, those who have 6 key good consciousness, they can do acupuncture. We say that we put, this is renting technique, we put perpendicular needle. But here I'm teaching from beginner's point of view. Even you understand, you don't know 6 key, just follow what I'm saying and I want you to experience the result. This I'm saying from my experience. Okay. So after putting 1 seed, your mouth territory, yes, becomes receptive to take your treatment. So now second step, this is wind meridian. This is yang wind, our wind meridian, which is like opening of mouth. As soon as you put first seed on this point, complete mouth territory is open on the wind meridian. So second step you will do on this meridian. So now here, this line, this is the mouth territory. This is the mouth territory. Again, we have classification inside that. I'm not making very complicated. We have like gums and teeth. We have gums here. We have teeth here. We have lips here. Yes, we have upper palate here. We have tongue here. We have upper palate here. So all these points, after opening the mouth, all these points are representing the mouth. So only thing is now in this meridian, what you will do? If you don't know, if there are, for example, if there is multiple problem in the mouth, also you can stimulate the point. You can check the painful point. Where is the most painful point in these? Which point is most painful point? And on that point, you can put methika seed. If you have good 6 key consciousness, then after opening the mouth, which kind of disease is there, some inflammation is there, then you heat sedation and dryness tonification like this. Yes, if some problem of if some problem of some saliva is there, then you can work on humidity. But now idea, I am simplifying this, we can go further renting, but what I want to say is, final summary is that this center, after putting first seed on this meridian can treat all types of mouth diseases, all type of mouth diseases. So if you have 6 key consciousness, you can do which energy we need. But if we don't have 6 key consciousness, my advice is you try to check painful point. Which point is painful? 2-point painful, 3-point painful. Wherever you have painful point, you just put methic seed. 1-point painful, 2-point painful, you put methic seed. And you see, just with this fenugreek seed, your mouth condition is changing. Yes. And then finally, this gallbladder meridian, as you saw here in this picture. So this meridian is mouth meridian. All mouth related diseases, you can work on this meridian. This meridian is there. So if there is acute pain, you can do zone sujoki also on this meridian. And also you can find painful point on this meridian. Now, from this is very easy for our beginners. Now, according to our correspondence, we have wonderful system of animal head, animal yang brain behind the nail. Yes, so we have two system. We have two system on our thumb. One is human head and one is animal head. Animal head is like back of your human head. So when you, this is very good system to treat all kind of mouth diseases. Wonderful system. You see here this bending of this thumb, and here is the teeth area, and on the, I will show now. I will show after explaining 2-3 things. I will show now on my hand also. So only thing is this figure is now in front of you. Now we can treat here if there is loose teeth, good moxa on the roots of the nail, and then we apply fenugreek seed. This is very good. Yes. Also tongue diseases, gums around the root. So this root of this nail or around this nail, this can cover your gum, this can cover your nail and the tip of this, because animal head, you see, tongue is reflected here. That is why you see, if you imagine this hand representing animal, so this tongue, and here is your tongue, just 1 point sometimes is very effective, especially when there is loss of speech. This point, if you stimulate, see my arrow moving on the tip, if you massage this point, immediately that person can revive like this. So this area is very good. You can treat mouth toothache and lips, all I will show. Then after this mouth story, what happens? Food moves through your GI tract by a process called peristalsis. The large hollow organs of your GI tract contains a layer of muscles that enables their walls to move. The movement, this movement pushes food and liquid to your GI tract and mixes the content within each organ. So the muscle behind the food contracts and squeezes the food forward, while the muscle in front of the food relaxes to allow the food to move. So now as food moves through your GI tract, your digestive organs break the food into smaller parts using motion such as chewing, squeezing, and mixing with digestive juices such as stomach, acid, bile, and enzymes. So your salivary gland in mouth also makes saliva, a digestive juice which moistens food, so it moves more easily through your esophagus into your stomach. So saliva also has an enzyme that begins to break down starches in your food. So esophagus, the presence of the stomach would be meaningless unless there were also an esophagus. There were no esophagus, since what carries food to the stomach is through the esophagus. So once you begin swallowing, the process becomes automatic. Your brain signals the muscles of the esophagus and peristalsis begins. After you swallow, this peristalsis pushes the food down your esophagus into your stomach. And when food reaches the end of your esophagus, a ring-like muscle, then this sphincter relaxes and lets food pass into your stomach. Now, also, there are diseases related to esophagus. So dysphagia, functional dysphagia due to esophageal spasm. Functional dysphagia is characterized by the sensation of food sticking or feeling of delay in food passage through the esophagus. So anatomical dysphagia, this is due to structure of esophagus or due to any mass tumor. And in this case, there is requirement of intensive medical or surgical intervention. So benign, sometimes esophageal tumors, and then eosinophilic esophagitis. This is a chronic immune system disease in which a type of white blood cell build up in the lining of the tube that connects your mouth to your stomach. So generally, but sometimes these are all these diseases, but sometimes this food stuck up in your esophagus and it is not going down. What to do in that case? We should know. Yes, sometimes inflammation is there in that area, what to do. So very easy point in our finger system, because now you know this area from mouth. This, just see my arrow in the finger. If some disease happens in this area, then the point, you see the mouth, and you make a straight line like this, like this, like this, and you see it will meet the stomach like this. So this line we have to stimulate on our finger. This is the area where we have to find the, see my arrow moving up and down. So this is the area where we have to find the painful point, or we can do color therapy here. This is the area where we have to focus our treatment. I will show. Then in 6 key also, we should know in 6 key, as I told you, that stomach meridian is representing this full system from mouth. And until here, there are in 6 key, we have 2 systems. In one system, stomach meridian is representing from mouth to anus. And this picture, this is complete territory of stomach. So stomach meridian is representing this territory also. So in this meridian, this is stomach meridian, and esophagus, the status of esophagus is heat. This is heat. So here, this is the heat point. So first step in stomach meridian, you will put one first methi seed. Yes. So you will put first methi seed here. As a result, this meridian, as soon as you put one methi seed, now this meridian, you see F meridian, this will become sensitive, and this meridian is representing esophagus. Okay, this meridian. So our first step is very important on stomach meridian. This point, red color, here you have to massage with the probe and you have to put methi seed. As soon as you put methi seed, this meridian, this F meridian, will become sensitive and it will open the door towards the esophagus. And here, this complete line, sometimes you can do color therapy on this complete line also. If we don't know the access law, like this complete 6 key treatment from beginner's point of view. Then if there is inflammation, as you know, blue color. After putting first methi seed, you can apply blue color on this line. Yes, just blue color on this line. And then you can see how it is improving. When you do color therapy, you should keep this color for 2 hours or maximum 4 hours, and then you should completely remove, and then next day you should do this. You should do in daytime, not in nighttime, because colors are more working during daytime. Okay. And also, if you want to do correspondent treatment, you can check all the point. Whichever point is more tender, sensitive, and giving you sharp pain, there you can apply fenugreek seed. So this is how, this is the, as per 6 key, this is esophagus. And as per triorigin, again, those who are familiar with triorigin, they like this treatment very much. Shortcut, but very, very effective treatment. So this you will do on the right hand. And though we start with the functional system and then we went heteropoint, but from beginner point of view, I'm giving with my consciousness. You just start your treatment with the right hand middle finger. And this joint is very famous joint. This is digestive system joint. Sometimes if we have any problem in the mouth, stomach, intestine, even doing this mudra or searching painful point on this joint, or just putting 4 seed in 4 directions, it is amazing. So if we want to specifically focus esophagus, so right hand, middle finger, this top joint, you just massage and put 1 methika seed, yes, fenugreek seed. Then in second step, this finger will become very receptive to receive treatment for esophagus. Then what happens? If there is inflammation, yes, if there is inflammation, you can put blue color on this top joint. If there is some muscles not working properly, muscular area is not working properly, then you can put green color on the middle joint of this index finger, like this. And if you don't know what is the energy, what is the disease, then you can, just because this finger, after putting methika seed, fenugreek seed, this finger is your esophagus. Sometimes you will experience some food stuck up, and just massaging this finger, if it is not very big problem, just twisting of this finger is also, pushing your food down. So this becomes very powerful. This simple treatment, twist therapy of this finger also solved this situation. And then second thing, from beginner point of view, if you don't know color therapy, you can find the painful point on each joint, which joint is having the painful point. Idea is that this finger is now esophagus. So you can do, after putting 1 seed, you can do mudra also. You can do mudra also, or you can check if stuck up, if not moving, then you can check up one by one this joint. Pause for 1 minute, few seconds, and see food is going down or not, or if there are symptoms, whether it is inflammation, suffocation, there are many symptoms. Yes, you can start with this. Then we do many chronic diseases treatment also here, but I'm just teaching from beginner's point of view. You can just start your journey with this. Then we come to stomach. And after this, I will show practical demonstration until here. And then we will have our next sessions. I will continue this topic. Yes. So now stomach, thanks to the strong acid, we say Jataragni, found in the stomach. And that is why this helps to digest the food, and food is broken into smaller particles that can be used by the body. So after food enters your stomach, the stomach muscles mix the food and liquid with digestive juices. So digestion of food in the stomach is performed by a very strong fluid, and this is a hydrochloric acid. Then they are capable of dissolving what they are in contact with. Glands in your stomach lining make stomach acid and enzyme that break down food. So muscles of your stomach mix the food with these digestive juices. So food eaten is broken down into pieces by the stomach or gastric acid. So how is it that this acid does not destroy the stomach? This is very amazing, very, very amazing that just such a strong acid, but still it melts the food, but it is not destroying the walls of the stomach. How it is happening? This is God's beautiful creation. So the gastric acid digests the meat, yes, and you eat any food, it will digest, yet it will not disturb your stomach. This is actually excellence in the creation. God created everything perfectly, designed a protection so that stomach itself is not digested. You see, a special mucous layer covers the inner lining of the stomach and protects the stomach from damage by this powerful acid. So, stomach diseases, there are so many diseases, but we will work on some common diseases: gastritis, whether acute or chronic, gas, flatulence, acidity like this, and acid reflux, ulcers, weak digestions. Yes. So important point about stomach diseases that any episode of gastric symptoms like gastralgia, easily getting fatigues, feeling of fullness in stomach in the age more than 50. If it is if it suddenly starts happening, then we need to contact doctor and we should go for further investigation. So acid reflux, because when we are doing treatment for acid reflux, we should know that this occurs when the sphincter muscle at the lower end of your esophagus is not working. That is why when we are treating stomach, it is not enough. We have to work on the esophagus also in acid reflux. And part of this, you see, and part of this esophagus here, you have to work in this area also. So now, what is the main cause of acid reflux? The most common cause is food that is acidic or high in fat, like citrus fruits, tomatoes, onions, chocolate, coffee, cheese, and peppermint. Spicy foods or large meal can also be the root of this disease. So now in Sujok, where are the points? Yes, stomach point. This is the stomach area. Here, you know this. So we will stimulate here. We will put points here. I will show some practical part. And then also, you see on the hand, very, it looks simple because you see hand is similar to human body. This is not just point. All these correspondence point are located on the hand, just matching with your body organs. The organs, how it is placed in your body, same way it is placed on our Sujok body. So that it is, we cannot say that this is stomach point or just liver point like this. It is very well organized. That is why we say that hand is similar to human body. Yes. So exact diagram which you see on the hand is the same pattern in your body. Your digestive system is very well organized and hand is representing the same. So this similarity is the proof and means when two things are similar, energy exchange is very fast. We may have many other points of stomach on hand because as I told you that each point in our body, especially in our hand, is very powerful. Each point is very powerful. So we may have many points of stomach, but this point is very powerful because it is based on the similarity principle. Hand is similar to human body and stomach location is the same as you see in the body. Because of this similarity, this area is more active to receive stomach treatment. So we have to be very clear because we have lot of knowledge of many other stomach points. Why the stomach is more active? Because it is based on the similarity principle. So this is the area where we have to work. In our hand, you see also stomach disease. With stomach, we have to work. Don't neglect liver and spleen. Very, very important. We will not neglect and we will understand why. So in insect system or finger therapy, this is the area. Yes, you can feel now also. Yes, you start. This is left hand and stomach is facing. In left hand, stomach is little bit towards the thumb. So you make a question mark from the wrist, center point of the wrist. You just make a curve, a question mark, and you will find the point of stomach. You will find the exact shape of stomach. So if you have gas acidity now, you just massage now, press now, and you will see immediately relief in gas. And we can treat many other serious things also, but this is just a beginning point. In finger system, in all fingers, in the third phalange, yes, this area is representing stomach. So in chronic cases, we try to find which finger has the most painful point. Then on that point, we are giving our treatment, seed therapy or color therapy like this. So this is the area in foot also, you see, this is the area. And then for treating all these diseases, stomach diseases, we will also pay attention to nervous system because parasympathetic nervous system, in contrast, exerts control over gastric and intestinal tone, yes, and motility. Then myelin, absorption, secretion, and defecation, implying a more finely tuned and complex influence over GI activity. That is why when we study level 1, there is a strict rule that we should do 5-step treatment if some participants are here. You know, our 5-step treatment in level 1, it is based on scientific. It is very scientific, and because of this method, our sujok was recognized in medical field. Yes, it is very powerful treatment. Sometimes you don't know 6-key or triargen, you can just work on level 1. So you just treat stomach with 5-step treatment. And what we are doing in 5-step treatment, you treat stomach area, whether you're treating in main system or insect system. Then you are treating surrounding points also. Yes, and then you focus. In 3rd step, you focus on medical report, what other problems are there or endocrine gland problem. Then main thing is that you have to treat nervous system. You are treating brain point always in all diseases. And also we treat the vertebra column because of these nerves. So very good to treat the brain and also the lower part of the spine sacrum region. We treat this for stomach issues. Generally, we are treating stomach, but we don't treat this area. Yes, so lower part of your spine and the brain part. Yes, brain part. So if you treat with full awareness, you will see good result in your chronic cases. And then very important, because of access law in our body, left side is stomach and you see right side, exactly, see the axis, you will see the gallbladder. You will see the gallbladder, and also in this territory, liver and spleen together. Yes, liver and spleen. That is why if you want to see very good result in stomach diseases, additionally, you treat liver and spleen also, because this stomach is not just alone, is working in a team. So treating liver and spleen point, because in this digestive series, you will study your liver, how to treat liver. Finally, we will reach all organs, and then we will have many practical sessions. If And not today. Today is just a beginning of this session. And then we will do many practical treatment for each disease separately. Today I will show one or two to start. Now you see, as per the tri-origin, in both hand, this is very powerful area to treat stomach. In both hand, little finger, middle phalange. This complete phalange, again, this is a story. There is a very scientific calculation behind this. This is not insect system. This is as per tri-origin. This hand is dynamic, as many layers. Many metaphysical layers are there. Many. So this is tri-origin layer opened on the hand now, not correspondence, not meridian, tri-origin. So in this, if person has stomach disease, you can experiment. This joint or this phalange is giving 3D dimension. Front of stomach, you go yang surface, this is back part, because you see all the time we are focusing front stomach, because this stomach also has back. This stomach inside, you just your mind particle, when you go inside your body and you see stomach from all four directions: front part of stomach, back part of stomach, left side of stomach, and right side of stomach. So what we should do now, you see, with the help of our probe, we should find the painful point, not just in the front part, but also, you see, front part in central line. So we can imagine 4 lines: front line, left line, right line, and back line. Yes. So you can search painful point in these lines, and wherever you find painful point, and if you are acupuncturist, then on painful point you can insert perpendicular needle. Sometimes 1 drop blood can also come out. Then this is very good. So, but if you are not doing needles, then this point here you can do just painful point with patience. You need very good patience, okay? Because we have to treat completely. And then if people have some color consciousness, even if you have some other color consciousness, yes, like Ayurveda color consciousness or other field color consciousness, this area is very powerful to do stomach treatment as per tri-origin. This is not insect system again. So you can use that consciousness, whatever you know for stomach treatment, everything you can use here, and you will see the result coming here is more profound. And Professor Park Jeevu, when he was teaching this, and he used to give lot of focus on this tri-origin stomach phalange. So you can do color therapy, you can do needles, you can do seed therapy, like this you can do, and then you can do mudra. When I talk about this phalange, it is not just phalange, it is the joint also. It is the, so you should not miss this middle joint and this phalange. And then, you know, the nail therapy, we had very good class on nail therapy, if you remember. Right hand, little finger, this if there is a chronic stomach issue, so pressing of this nail, massaging of this nail, sometimes just putting 4 seeds around this nail, and from time to time you press this nail, and you will see this abdomen, your stomach will become very light like this. And then, you know, stomach meridian, sometimes I have observed, sometimes if person has some discomfort, gas, you see, I just put 1 methika seed here. This is the last point of this meridian, and stimulating. This is very sensitive and very painful point. So with the probe, if you massage this area, yes, and then you put 1 seed and press from time to time, also this will release your stomach. This will give comfort to your stomach. And here, this is the stomach meridian. Here you have to work this meridian. Sometimes a patient says, especially when person has symptoms, gas, acidity, I want to say that this joint, yes, this is stomach meridian, and this is joint, this joint. You see my arrow here? In this area, you can apply some palm leaf, small piece of palm leaf, you can apply here. Yes, sometimes you will see your gas or your discomfort is removed, and sometimes after applying leaf or a small piece of wire or bar magnet, because beginners are there, so they don't know the direction of magnet. But I will just say, just do it if symptoms are there. You apply. If you are not getting relief, and if there is a, if some aggravation happens, don't worry, you just reverse that tool, whether you're applying bar magnet or a wire or a leaf, small piece of leaf, you apply here and you will see immediately change is coming. So these left hand and right hand, male, if they work on left hand is very good. For female, if they work on right hand is very good. So this is stomach meridian. And in all chronic, very chronic cases, because in our Sujok science, there is a rule, there is a relation between stomach meridian and large intestine meridian. So we tonify this in chronic cases, large intestine. And also this long dual meridian is very good if person has diarrhea and loose motion. Now, what we do when person has diarrhea or loose motion, in this case, we have to apply bar magnet, but the colors, I will tell you, the colors which we are supposed to use is, I will do for you. For example, if person has diarrhea and also loose motion, so diarrhea, stomach meridian is responsible, loose motion. So energy flows from arm to leg. So here we will put our bar magnet. Yellow is here. Sedation. So this is how we put, because energy flows from arm to leg. So this is sedation of large intestine meridian because loose motion, and also this is sedation of stomach meridian because vomiting. So this application, if you have bar magnet, you can apply and you can check. Also, you have to be very aware. If it is not suiting, you can change. But generally, this treatment has worked in many patients. And if person has a very chronic disease of this tract, then tonification of these two meridians are very, very helpful. So how you can do tonification? In this case, white here, opposite, white here, and yellow, yellow here. So this is tonification of large intestine and stomach. So see my arrow, this is white because this color is not working properly. So see my arrow, this is white here and this is yellow. And in this finger, this is white, and this we are working. When there is chronic problem of stomach meridian, then this whole long dual meridian becomes deficient. So we tonify this meridian. And in our next coming classes, we will have also, maybe next session when we have, I will start with practicals. Whatever we have studied until now, we will start with practicals, because I don't want to jump. My main idea of teaching is that you get the result. But before I do practicals, you should understand at least some base you should have, so that your consciousness towards treatment is ready. Okay. So, but if we are applying dual magnet in diarrhea and loose motion, then we are putting yellow seam from the top here and white seam from the top here. This is diarrhea and loose motion. But if this is chronic problem, then we are applying white in the place of yellow. So this is white here and then yellow here. This is tonification. of stomach and large intestine. So 2 hours you have to apply every day, and then slowly, each day you will see there is an improvement. And this you have to do only when these 2 meridians are deficient. Now, also in because some problems are because of digestive issues, stomach issues is because of weak digestive system, or immune system is weak. So in this right hand middle finger middle joint, yes, you can apply just seeds around this joint, whatever treatment you do. Yes, whatever treatment you do, if your digestive system is weak, then additionally you can apply seed chain on this joint. And then also I wanted to show, this is very important. Yes, very important. So like emotions, as I told you, are very important. Emotions. So main emotion is agony and anxiety. All digestive, even you see diabetes like this. So all emotions are there, but in this case, in digestive issues, people, those who worry a lot, have stress, agony more, anxiety more, the digestive system suffers a lot. So anxiety, you can here apply blue color, and agony, you can apply blue color. In next class will be fully practical oriented, where I will show all whatever we have studied today. You will learn all practicals, how to do emotional treatment, because along with this treatment, we do adrenal glands, we do heart point, also we do pituitary gland. So these 3 points, and blue color on these joints, you will see this worry, stress, the impact of anxiety. Anxiety particles will reduce, agony particles will reduce. So you should keep all these, because in that time I will not show this slide again. You have to keep all this in your mind to be ready for practicals. And then in our digestive system, stomach issues, our Manipura chakra, this is disturbed. And very good if you do some mudra meditation on Manipura chakra. For this, I will send special video. I have a video you will get tomorrow morning, how to do Manipura chakra meditation with mudra. You will see that, and I will show you. Okay, now here, so because we have many organs, we have to discuss large intestine, small intestines, and many other things are there, and many digestive issues are there. But I started from mouth until stomach. And our next session, please stay in touch with the group, and you will get information very soon. I will first cover practical part until what we have learned today. And then after practical, in next session, we will continue our next organ discussion and practical treatment. So because I see the time, it is better we can wind up our session. And I'm very thankful to you for your patience. And don't think that this session is finished. This session is not finished. We will continue this session. And especially, I will focus practical part in next session. Okay. So thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much.
For the healers as well as for the patients. So everybody must attend this class without any fail. And you know that she's all days, she's very much busy with the ISA certified courses and all. Today only she got free from that. At that, she spent the free time for us. Special thanks to General Chadda sir also. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you all. Good night all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you.